Mythic able to get a little bit of info with that peak, but doesn't take anything down because he currently has a judge in his hands. And it's looking like these players are actually going to work their way towards A. I mean, and Youngstown Yetis were really just ready for this push. Jax is able to take down Chicken Noodle. Keen takes down Maximus. Mythic takes down Nugget. Mythic takes down the last player. 13-3. Youngstown Yetis wins the championship. Let me get some hype.
Yo, what's going on, Jax? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, you?
Doing fantastic. All right, so first of all, just tell me a little bit about yourself, who you are and what you're doing.
My name is Austin. I live out in Texas, so it's a little far away from the league. I go to college right now at A&M. Other than that, I just play video games and try to relax and have fun.
Nice. So you're competing for Valorant. What other games do you play?
I've recently got into Tarkov. Other than that, just kind of dabble in a little bit. Everything else, just kind of variety games.
Gotcha.
Played Overwatch. Really big into Siege when it was good.
Yeah, when it was
kind of
good.
falling off
I miss
now.
those days, man. That game used to be good.
Yeah.
So at the Esports company, we're all about, the path to pro gaming. Are you aiming to get recruited by any particular team, like say 100 Thieves or whatever, like any particular team that you're looking to get recruited by?
Just any team, really. As long as I could get into the pro scene, it'd be really nice. Everybody wants it. Really competitive, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's definitely not easy, man. So what's your training regimen like? Do you use aim labs? What do you do?
Every now and then I'll run aim labs, similar games to that, but mostly I just play comp, or if I'm feeling off in the day, I'll play like a death match.
Gotcha.
Try to just hit heads on deathmatch.
You don't hit the firing range at all? You just hop straight into the action?
Yeah, no firing range for me.
Gotcha. I dig it, man. I dig it. So how do you stay motivated when you're playing a game? Do you ever get bored of it?
Every now and then. Like right now, I'm taking a little break from Valorant, but as long as you switch it up, play something else. Like with me right now, I'm really grinding out EFT, so just switching up the different play styles compared to Valorant, it kind of frees it up.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually just got into Tarkov myself about a month ago. It's a grind, man, for sure. What are your long-term aspirations in the esports?
Hopefully, just make it to the big leagues, win some championships, make money. Never know where it's gonna go. Always have a backup plan, though.
Absolutely. So what are you doing in college? What are you majoring in?
As of right now, I plan on going into computer science.
Nice.
So it helps in that world, in the video game world.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have any advice for players, fans, casters, any competitors out there? When it comes to either being in the scene or just being a player?
Just never give up. Always keep trying. Just because you might not be the best as of right now, it's not to say you can't be the best.
Yeah, absolutely. I respect that. All right, so how did you guys do, going, or like, how was the normal season for you guys, like before you even got into playoffs? Like, how did you guys feel about it?
Going into it, we didn't know how it would really be. Most of us from the team are kind of new to the league. We knew we knew it wasn't going to be the easiest thing in the world. It wasn't going to be cakewalk. We knew Greensburg Guardians. We knew they were going to be a definite challenger. Same with Steam. So we were keeping an eye on them throughout the season. Other than that, none of us really knew much about any of the teams. We had a couple guys that came from a college league, so a lot of their input really helped just in strats and just clearing our heads during games. During games, it can be a roller coaster. You can be really happy one moment, and then the next round you could be really down on yourselves. And just having guys that were looking out for each other, it really helped us all.
Yeah, absolutely. So what were your guys' mindsets going into the playoffs?
Into the playoffs, we were really looking forward to the finals. We weren't really sure who it would be, just with seeding and how everything rolled out to the end. We were hoping for a rematch against Greensburg or Erie, and we ended up getting it against Greensburg. I distinctly remember after map 2, we all had it took us a while to figure out our map, and we were trying to figure out, should we go with bind and see if we can pull it out there, or try to just whip something together real quick on the spot on Icebox. And I ended up listening to Mythic, and we went with Icebox, and I mean, in the end, we won it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you guys definitely performed very well in Icebox. I remember it was a very interesting game to see, and honestly, I don't think Greensburg Guardians, had a whole lot of experience on Icebox. I know they absolutely hate that map, so. But yeah, I mean, you guys performed very well, and for you guys to come out on top, is absolutely phenomenal. How do you guys stay calm and composed when you're competing, like especially in like a championship, scene?
For me, I just try to clear my head. I think of it as just any other game. It could be, if you're most comfortable in a casual game, think of it as a casual game. You don't want to treat it as a casual game. You want to take it really serious, but just clearing your head, taking those few seconds in the pre-round that you get, just talking amongst yourself, saying, hey, this is what's going wrong. This is what we need to fix. But also trying to keep yourself composed where you're not yelling at your teammates and trying to blame everybody for it. But just keeping that team mentality together really helps.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, going into the second map, you guys were down a map, and I think you guys had a rough start as well.
Yeah.
And then you were able to bounce back from it. You were able to take that second map, and then you guys, took it to a third map. And I mean, kudos to you guys, being able to stay calm. You were down a map, but you were able to bounce back very quickly. And you guys stayed calm and composed, and that's something that's kind of hard to do in the competitive scene. Is a lot of people, they go down a map or they go down a couple rounds, and then they're, it really gets to their head. And for you guys to be able to stay calm and composed is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, it was a little tough with Pariah's internet going out, but
yeah,
we had Flaws come up in the end, and he really came in clutch that last map.
Yeah, absolutely. For Floss to be able to step in and perform the way he did was phenomenal. And it sucks that Pry was having internet issues, but it was a really good thing that you guys had a sub on stand up by. So yeah.
I was surprised.
Yeah, the fact that you guys were able to adapt so quickly was phenomenal.
Yeah, and we haven't played with Flaws since regular season. He hadn't played Valorant since regular season ended. He went to Warzone and never touched Valorant since, and we asked him, hey, can you hop in real quick? And he was like, no, I can't promise anything, but I mean, evidently it stuck with him, so that's all I can be happy for.
Yeah, he came in and he definitely helped you guys as much as he could, so kudos to him. So what are your plans now that the season is over?
Just right now, probably take a little break, play some Tarkov. Once it gets closer to the season, start back up. Probably start playing some more Valorant, grinding that back out, getting the boys together, playing out some comps, some customs, get some strats down, learn out new things.
Absolutely. All right. And where can people find out more about you? Do you have a Twitch or anything that we can plug? YouTube, anywhere that you put consistent content on?
No, not currently. I was thinking about streaming, just kind of hard with college right now. Barely have time for playing with the league and whatnot. So, I mean, if I do stream, it would be at Jax_BNA, but not very consistent on there.
Gotcha. All right, man. Well, I truly appreciate your time. Thank you for competing this season. It was an absolute blast to watch you. And as a caster, I loved casting over your gameplay, man. You guys did great this season, and to see you guys come out on top and being a brand new team in the league, I mean, you guys absolutely killed it. So good stuff to you guys, and a lot of respect to you guys. I mean, you guys definitely grinded out, and you stuck it through, and you made it to the top, and I really respect that. So kudos to you guys.
Thank you.
Absolutely, man.